static is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, and -2. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn. Except it's an artifact in addition. Then I'm going to go to combat. Now, Greg, you made yourself the monarch again, right?
Mm-hmm.
You absolute madman. So I'm going to attack you with Backdraft Hellkite, which is going to trigger, and I'm going to give Winds of Abandon flashback. So then he'll hit you for 4.
I take 4.
And I'll draw a card.
And Wings of Abandon has flashback.
Mm-hmm. Until your next turn, or until end of turn?
Each instant and sorcery in my graveyard gains flashback until end of turn.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah, each and every one of those Winds of Abandon now has flashback.
Mm-hmm.
However, I also become the monarch. I won't cast Winds of Abandon, and instead I'm gonna double check. What lands does everyone have? Does anyone have like a 5-color land or anything?
No, I've got mountains.
I've got a Path of Ancestry. It
What's the text
says,
like?
add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. So that's Mardu colors for me.
That's not blue. Awkward.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess I will cast Winds of Abandon. And I'll hit Queen Marchesa.
Oh, just her.
Yeah, I couldn't overload it. It's not
Mhm.
how it works.
So I get a land, and then
You
take
get a land,
2.
I get a servo. You take 2, and I've got to play land for the turn, so I'll take 2. So I'm at 23. And I've got 1 floating that I'm not using. And pass turn.
Okay.
So Sam is the monarch.
I am the mon. Oh, I draw a card. Good shout, Greg.
I'm going to attack Sam for 2.
Is it just a 2/2 on the ground?
I'll attack you with a 1/1 as well, because I've got to deal damage to the 1, haven't I?
You have. I don't have. So what's the 1/1 do?
When it hits the graveyard, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player.
Then I suppose I just let the damage all come through. So I'll take 3.
Yep.
I am no longer the monarch.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll pay 6 mana for Mirror March.
Uh-oh.
And then I will pay 4 mana for a Bloodshot Trainee. And I will flip a coin.
And what does Mirror March do?
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, flip a coin until I lose a flip. And for each flip I win, I get a token that's a copy of it.
Got you. Cool.
They gain haste, so it doesn't matter. And they get exiled. So I'm not going to do anything else because I haven't got any mana to
Yeah, you're already in combat. Okay.
End my turn and draw a card. For being the monarch.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything relevant to my board state?
I think so.
No. Oi.
Oh.
Ben may have.
No, I just fired some dice across my room because my phone fell on them.
All right.
Uh,
I'm going to play a Windbrisk Kites. Look at the top 4. I'll put that one underneath it. And the rest go on the bottom.
on the bottom.
Comes into play tapped. Cool. All right. What do we see? Nice juicy targets ready for the killing, hey? What kind of creatures does Gavi make, Sam?
2/2 red and white dinosaur cat creature tokens. But
Dino cats.
Gavi isn't in play.
No, that's okay. Just want to know. The type is important. And actually, I think I will play a Riders of Gavany and name goblins, in fact.
Okay.
Shares a creature type, yes.
So what does that do, sorry?
The Riders of Gavany let me choose a creature type. When human creatures I control have protection from that type.
Cool.
And I will choose goblin.
Right. Sure.
Ah, crap! All my
Dragons
goblins.
instead then.
Yeah, I know. Not your goblins, Sam.
Well, yeah, it would be my goblins.
Your goblins too, yes.
Yeah.
Especially any goblin cats you might have. All
What's
right.
the one that deals to?
I get
Got
to
a
scry
snipe.
one from the Path of Ancestry.
Oh God, Ben.
I'll stick that on top. Ben's going to kill everything.
Yeah. I only ever think about buying something better for this to go on when I'm actually playing. As soon as I stop playing, I completely forget until the next.
That's it. Play a Banisher Priest, targeting. What is it? Sam's Dragon.
Oh. Okay. My dragon is exiled.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Sam's Dragon.
Ben, what creatures are untapped?
I have a 2/3 goblin that taps to deal 4 damage to target creature or player if its power is 4 or greater.
Mm-hmm.
4 or greater.
That's okay. All right. I think that's it. Passing turn. I am not the monarch.
I'm going to pay 4 and make a 1/1 white soldier token with lifelink.
Which becomes
Check.
a 2/5 in Connor's turn.
Right, did you play a land at all, Greg?
No. Oh yeah, I played the Windbrisk Kites. Sorry, and I did take the 2.
Oh, you did. Sorry, I was fucking around with stuff again. Apologies for that.
Sam, I am suddenly super invested in becoming the monarch. Who's the monarch?
Okay.
Me.
Okay. I think I can get through.
Mess up Ben.
What if Grace become the monarch?
Mm-hmm. That'll work.
What a dick.
I did it. I became the monarch, Sam. I did it.
I'm not proud of you. What does that do?
At the beginning of my upkeep, create a 1/1 spirit token with flying. If I'm the monarch, create a 4/4 angel instead.
Oh, it's that card.
That card.
Yeah, that's really good.
I like it.
When does it do it? The beginning of your upkeep.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm going to pass the turn.
I'll untap and draw. Oh. play a land and take 2. Down to 18. Ow. Five. Let's play Dragon Lord Ojutai.
Mm.
And pay 3 for a propaganda. Which is going to make me another servo.
For a good look.
And then pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play a land.
Oh, I drew at the end for the monarchy, didn't I? Totally remembered that.
Yeah.
I'll pass my turn.
All right. So Connor is still the monarch.
Yeah.
Crazy. What's under there? That's untapped now. It's under this guy. Cool. Draw.
What's the red enchantment that's not aggravated assault you've got, Ben?
Mirror March.
Mirror March. That's the one. I knew it was mirror something. I didn't want to just start Googling mirror MTG and hope for the best.
Pay for Magus of the Disc.
Ugh. Is that Naviniril's disc on a stick?
It's on a mage, yeah. Who've we got? There's some gobbos waiting to die there. What are your stats, Connor? You've got a 1/4, is he?
Yeah, and a 1/1.
1/4/1/1. Neat. And they'll suddenly become massive, and you can create 2 more 1/1s, right? With that mana showing, and then you probably exile all my creatures while I attack you. But since you are the boss, the queen, the king.
The queen, that's you.
Yep. I'll attack Connor for 3 with 3. So there's a 2/2, a 2/1, and a 3/3, all attacking you.
I'll make 2 more soldiers with lifelink and block all 3 of them.
Okay. So which way are you blocking them?
1 on each.
Oh, with the 1/1s?
Yep.
Okay. So the Sin Collector dies.
Gain 3.
You gain 3. Oh wait. Before the Sin Collector dies, I will pay 1 white and Windbrisk Heights. Oh, when you can play, it means you got to cast it like normal. You got to play it at a normal time, or can you play it at any time?
I believe it is you play it there and then because it doesn't
Yeah.
specify a time.
Okay, I play a Zulaport Cutthroat. So then when the Sin Collector dies, everyone loses a life and I gain a life.
Oh joy.
Yay!
17.
Yeah, 25. And I shall play Plains and lose 2. Go down to 23. And pass turn.
Whee!
And I am not the monarch, but Connor is.
Make an angel. Play a land.
Take 2.
Take 2. Could do that. Yeah, is it worth it? Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap. And draw.
And draw at the eye end for the monarchy. I forgot about that.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pay 5 for Gavi.
Gavi.
Gavi. And then I will. Oh, so Connor's the monarch, and he's got a 4/4 flyer. Meh. I'll swing Ojutai at Ben.
Okay.
Just a 5/4 flyer. Deal 5. And then I'll look at top 3. And what is it? Into your hand, the rest on the bottom. Cool. So I'll put this one in my hand, rest on the bottom. And then I will play a Lightning Rift. Which makes another servo. And then my free cycle for the turn will be Boon of the Wishgiver, which draws me a card. I won't pay the 1 to deal 2 to anything, but I will make a cat because it's the second card I've drawn this turn. Where's my... Make the cat dragon thingy, dinosaur, whatever it is. Dinosaur cat. And do I do anything else? Kind of looks like that's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. Pass.
End of your turn. I'm going to Barrier Breach. I'm going to exile the Ben's 2 enchantments and Sam's Propaganda.
Oh. Rude.
I'm going to do a scooper response.
It's just a spell. Okay. Propaganda. You just get exiled, right?
Yes.
Cool. It gone.
I don't like Aggravated Assault. It's too
It
mean.
wasn't doing anything, Connor, but fine.
Yeah, but Ben, it's the same reason you got rid of other stuff and discussed stuff about me. Like, I don't know that deck well enough to know that you don't have a loop in there with it.
That's what I did. I just wasn't doing anything. I drew 4 lands in a row and I couldn't do anything after I got my board wiped. So I was like, well, I'll skip.
I don't know that you don't have like sort of Feast and Famine in there.
It's fine. We know you're a dick, Connor. You don't have to justify it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I play in groups of you 3. Then we all match. Does that make it Greg's turn?
Who's after me? Ben's, then yeah, Greg.
What's your life total, Connor?
It's 46, Greg.
Okay. And how many creatures do you have in play?
Currently 2, Greg.
2? Is that all? What have you been doing? All right. Sam, how many do you have?
Creatures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Underachieving.
Most of them
All
have
right.
tokens.
I'm going
But
to
one's Gavi,
call
one's
the Copper
Prava.
Coats with
Cool.
Strive. So both you and Connor. I would have done Ben as well because he had like a number of creatures, but that gets me X, where X is the number of creatures you both have.
So 6 + 2 is 8.
Excellent. There's an 8 human. Well, actually, these ones are human soldiers. Eight. Then I untap.
Yay.
All the Copper Coats is a sorcery, Greg.
Instant.
Yeah, but he untaps it.
It's an instant.
Yeah.
No, I
just been on the battlefield.
Sorry, it's a spell, not a permanent. I meant.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not sticking around. Where's my hand gone? There it is. Draw for the turn. All right. So here we are. Scout Barons gain a life to 24.
Connor's are like infinite.
He's got a lot of life, doesn't he?
And he's the monarch. Jeez. Okay.
He is a monarch.
No problem.
Deflect.
I'll cast an Outpost Siege.
I am genuinely worried about how we're gonna Outpost Siege. Oh, that's fine. No,
Yep.
it's not fine.
I'll nominate dragons.
You're gonna choose that mode, yeah. Ugh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Swing at Connor with 10 creatures.
It's just
What's under Banish a Priest?
my backdraft Hellkite.
Yeah.
In Spellfield, could you? What's your horsey guy on the left?
Riders of Gavi. Yeah, it's vigilance, and it's giving my creatures all protection from goblins.
Okie dokie.
It's pretty handy.
I'll block the. It's a 3/3, right?
Yes.
The Riders gets blocked with the Angel, and I'll block Banish a Priest with Prava of the Steel Legion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make 2 1/1s with lifelink and block a couple of your 1/1s as well.
Okay, so I lose 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures.
Wait, so you're killing Banish Priest?
Yep.
Cool.
Sam, you get your dude back.
Yay.
You both lose 4 life, and I gain 4 life.
How much damage does your guy have marked on him, and what's his toughness?
Who are you talking
Connor,
to?
sorry, your commander.
1, and his toughness is 4.
Right, okay.
So, hang on, Greg, how much do I take unblocked? 6.
6.
And I gain 2, so I net lose 4. I've
And
got
then-
a life gain trigger on Dawn of Hope, so I'm going to pay 2 and draw a card.
Yep. And then you
And
lose
then we all
another 4
lose-
for the Zulaport Cutthroat.
I already did Zulaport Cutthroat when
Okay.
you said it.
Yeah,
What about Outpost Siege?
Then you both
I
lose.
thought Outpost Siege
So
was
wait, it's to
enters
any
the
target.
battlefield.
No. Leaves the battlefield, and it deals to any target. So the target. So I've got 4 more to target. Hey, I think they're all at Connor because of life totals and stuff. What are you on, Sam? You're on 13?
13, yeah.
You could just incidentally die, couldn't you?
I sure could.
And Greg is the monarch.
I am the monarch. Rule Gregania. What's your life total, Connor? 34?
Yes.
Okay, a flashback. Increasing devotion for 9 mana and get 10 extra human tokens. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, actually, let's do this again. 9. So 10 humans. So I got 16, 17, 18 things that could die. Is that enough? I cast Sanguine Indulgence for free. Oh, for 1.
What's
Sorry.
that do?
Returns up to 2 creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
I assume you target with that, right?
Yeah, I've got to target them. Are you going to respond to
Well,
my...
I want to know what you're targeting.
Sure. I shall name a Banisher Priest and a Sin Collector.
Banish Priest is pretty nasty. But yeah, I don't do anything about it.
Okay, I'll grab both of those. And then I pass turn.
Oh, what? You return them to your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Untapping. Making a spirit. Drawing a card. Make my other commander dude.
What's his text?
Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
Cool.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack Greg with my angel.
I'll crack my Magus of the Disc.
Yep.
What?
Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Yep.
Okay,
Did that not come in this turn?
No, it was previous
No.
turn.
Oh, I didn't know we were under such serious threat.
So it's
Cool.
18.
Before,
Yep.
well, in response to that, because I don't want to die,
Mm-hmm.
I still do. Nope, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to. So you've activated that. Its trigger goes on the stack. I'm going to cycle Nimble Obstructionist for free because of Gavi. When I cycle Nimble Obstructionist, counter target activated or a triggered ability I don't control.
Yep.
The one that's going to kill everything.
So Magus, yep.
Yeah. I'm also going to pay 1 for Lightning Rift to deal 2 damage to your Zulaport Cutthroat.
Okay. It does. Each opponent loses a life. I gain a life.
Yep. So down to 12. And I draw a card.
All right. I can't block you, Connor. So how much is it?
You will take 4.
Okay. 25.
I will gain 8. And I am the monarch.
Sam, you
Just
might have
out
given
of
him
curiosity.
a win.
Well, I didn't want to die
Of
instantly.
course you don't want to die instantly.
Connor, what doubles the life gain?
Ikra Shadiki says toughness, and Prava says tokens you control get +1/+4. Oh, Greg, you took 5, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing them together.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, cool.
Also, Abzan colors are fun, and I didn't have an Abzan deck. I'm going to pay 2 and draw a card when I gain the life off of Dawn of Hope.
Nervous laughter intensifies.
Why didn't everything die?
Nimble and Obstructionist stopped it all from dying.
Stifled it.
Nice. I do like that card.
Do that, or I could do that. Put down a Birds of paradise. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Greg, did you bring the Magus back then? Because isn't it sacrificing at a cost?
No, it's
No.
not sacrificing. It destroys everything. So it shouldn't
so-
have to sacrifice.
I still think it should have sacrifice on it.
If you give it indestructible, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card on the Monarch.
Cool. On tap. And draw. Okay. I'm going to play a Shivan Reef for the turn. Did you know that Shivan Reef only has one art, despite having 7 printings?
Wow. Who told you that? Some crazy person. Some people have too much time on their hands.
I know, it's ridiculous. So, Greg, you have 1 soldier token untapped?
I've got 10 human 1/1s.
Oh, 10
Yes.
1/1s. Okay.
And if you
Six tapped.
if you kill them, then they might do damage to any targets.
Worth noting, for sure. For sure.
Sam, did that even register on your give a shit meter?
Yeah, there was like this brief boop of like, oh, that would really hurt. But then I also fast approaching the it's too late stage of the game.
Do you know you're flashing the top of your hand on camera every 30 seconds with all the card names, right?
Like that, yeah.
It's not so
Yeah.
obviously as that.
I didn't, but now I do.
Okay.
Ever wonder why everyone keeps beating you?
Well,
No,
if it's looking at my hand, they wouldn't have bothered.
So only since you made the nimble extractionist play, I could see you like looking at it. I was like, oh, that's a nimble extractionist. Wonder what's coming.
I definitely forecast it as well at one point. I was like, oh, it's only a spell, right? Okay. If I attack, I can do that. But that's not really good enough. But we're also at the fuck it stage, aren't we?
Connor is the monarch.
Connor is the monarch. Oh, God.
Super relevant.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. That is very much. I don't care, but thanks for informing me, Greg.
It's useful information, right?
I'm going to attack Connor with these 2 flyers. No, I'm not going to attack Greg with these 2 flyers.
Are you?
Let's not be stupid. Yes.
Oh, man. Okay.
5 and 4 in the air.
Then I'll take 9.
Okie doke. I will draw 2 cards and a Odritide's trigger. So draw 2. Oh, that's not good enough. And look at these 3. So it's still not good enough. One sec while I work out which of those I want.
Where's all this life gain coming from, Connor? Is this the green-black guy or the...
The green-black guy.
Greg, the wording on Outpost Siege is when it leaves the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So exile them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your life total, Sam?
Low.
Oh.
12.
Just do it, Sam.
Just do it.
Just whatever you're going to do, just do it. Hold your breath and do it.
I don't want to. Take that. Put those on the bottom. Okay, so now I can This is so desperate. Right, so if I keep that. None of that saves me, so I might as well just get rid of it all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so I'll keep that one in hand, and I'll cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that out of the way. I'll cast Channeled Force. There's additional cost to cast this spell. Discard X cards. I'll discard these 7 cards.
Wow.
I draw 7 cards, and it deals 7 damage to up to 1 type creature or planeswalker. What's the thing on the right there, Greg?
This.
Magus of the Disc.
Oh, it's your Magus, right? Yeah, I'll hit that.
Why
Perfect.
are you hitting that?
So that you can't blow it up and kill me.
It won't kill you. It will kill Connor.
Well,
I can only
can't
kill
be
one
sure of
player.
that. It's
Well,
gone.
It is. I'll deal 1 to Sam.
Okie doke. I'll take 1 down to 11. And then I'll draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'd love to flash in Whole Breacher right now.
Wow. Oh, and I make a servo from casting and a cat from drawing a second card this turn. 2.
Bossing it.
Really all over this. None of this really does anything. Oh. I haven't cycled a card this turn, so I'll cycle this Remote Isle for free to draw a card.
All in.
And do I pay 1? No.
Do it.
How weird that all of this stuff does absolutely nothing for me. Right, pay 2 for Boris Signet, which makes another servo. Pay 2. Let's do it that way. Then pay 2 for an Is It Signet, which makes another one of these dudes. That all goes over here. Tapped. Just doesn't do enough. Meh. That is that. So that's super duper bad. Cool. I'll pay 3 and make a Gutter Snipe.
Ooh, neat.
Yay. Pass turn.
Untap everything.
It's Greg time.
It's the Greg time. Lots of mana, lots of cards, lots of action.
Lots of
Ooh,
death.
neat. That should be sort of cool. Kind of cool.
Uh-oh.
So it's 8 mana for Marchesa, which I probably have.
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16, I could do 8 and then 8 more. It's a pity I don't have a way to instantly win, which is so unfair.
You poor thing.
Let's go with Sin Collector on Sam.
Sure. I've got 3 lands, Niv Mizzet the Firemind, and Chandra.
Well, then there are no targets.
Correct.
It's okay. The big green-black commander, Connor. I'm going to take him down with Path of Ancestry. So I scry 1.
Casting Banisher Priest
Banisher
specifically.
Priest kills him, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you couldn't figure that out from him?
No,
yet?
no, I couldn't.
That's strange. Bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it leaves 2. What do I want to do the other thing? I think I probably want to do the other thing. So Connor, you got the 1, 5, 0, 1, and a 1, 1. Yeah.
1, 4, 0, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah. And then you got the thingy. So I think attack for 16 on you.
Okay. I'll block 1 with my 1, 4.
Do you want to block a human or a human soldier?
A human.
Okay. He'll die.
I will take 15. 26.
All right. I'll cast Alesha.
Alesha.
She
Why
who
would you do
smiles
this?
at death.
This is a personal attack.
She's going to be the one that kills you, Sam.
I should imagine so.
Yeah.
Probably by her dying, given how this game's going.
I'll cast a Nahiri. And I will minus 2 Nahiri to... What should I kill? What would you kill, Connor?
I think Sam's telling you.
Ojutai?
I mean, well, it might be Backdraft Hellkite now that I've got a bunch of stuff in my graveyard, actually. But I'm also dead whenever you feel like it, right? So...
No, I've got no trigger. So it's really...
He's got no way of doing it, and I guess his token...
Wait, what did you do with all your creatures this turn?
I attacked with
me.
Oh, you just took it. Oh, okay.
Oh, Connor, you get an extra 1 damage at you from the outpost siege. As well.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
when you just literally swing 12 creatures at me, I just die.
Yeah.
So,
but
I figured that was happening this turn, but
no. Yeah, kill Ojutai.
One more draw step, boys. Is it exile?
Yeah.
Good.
Go ahead, Connor.
We get to look at one more card. And possibly more than that.
Possibly. Depends what it is.
I make a spirit.
You sure do.
Let's do that. 5 mana. Do we want to do it like that? Yeah, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Fuck it.
Cleansing Nova. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
Oh.
Well,
shit.
I'll tap my signet for mana.
I'm glad I spent most of my turn casting signets last turn.
Thoughts.
Sort
of, sorry.
Yep, they're dead. They're all dead, Connor.
They're all dead, Connor. Look what you did.
I lose 10 permanents.
Do you lose nothing, Connor?
No, 11 permanents, sorry.
I lose 2 permanents.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling Connor really doesn't like enchantments.
He hates them.
Connor hates everything.
Yeah, that's the main takeaway here.
Convoke 3. I'm going to Hour of Reckoning, destroy all non-token creatures.
Okay.
Destroy all non-token. So the tokens stay.
Yeah.
Tokens stay.
That's pretty good for Greg.
Get my
That's
commander back.
fairly good for Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of killing the angel instead of his commander, but there you go.
Rogue's Passage, replay. Do I need to replay Prava? No, I don't need to replay Prava. Let's go for an angel at Nahiri.
Mm-hmm. She dies.
And then let's go. Let me go for 5 for a Mykolov and devour my 2 tapped tokens.
Mm-hmm. What's a Mykolov do?
At the beginning of your upkeep, create a green sapling token for each 1/1 counter on Mykolov.
So there's 2 counters or 4? 4.
Or let's devour 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's me done. That's it.
Oh, untap. We're still alive.
It's like playing Counter Tarkir standard.
A little
Did
bit.
it. Play a command tower.
Sam's over there playing Jeskai. I'm playing Abzan. Greg's playing Mardu.
Man, surprising how badly that just stops me doing anything.
Connor just quadruple board wiped.
Greg, how many cards you got in hand?
None.
None. But you do have how many creatures in play?
15.
15.
What's your life total, Sam?
11.
All right. Interesting.
Yes, no, quite. I might just have to do that then. So Connor, you've got a what's Mykolov?
8/8.
8/8.
He's a big dude.
Kind of have to do that to stop Greg just winning, don't I? That's to stop Greg killing me, I should say. Same difference.
Sam's the only thing stopping anyone from winning.
I don't know, that cleansing wave was pretty effective too.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to just destroy all creatures, but I needed to get rid of your enchantment first.
Yeah, would have been pretty painful otherwise.
Let's do it this way. Pay 6 for Chandra. Flame Caller.
Burn, baby. You can't -8 though, Sam. What are you doing?
That's correct. I can't -8. So I suppose I'll just have to -1.
Boom. That kills a lot.
Is that 1 damage to each creature?
Each creature, yeah.
Okay, goodbye, Spirit Token.
Spirit Token was not long for this world. This all seems fine. That was a non-creature spell as well, so I get a servo. Hooray!
Don't they die?
That died as well.
What about the other 2? Are they not servos?
2/2s.
Oh, right.
2/2s. Oh no. Okay, so here's the play. So played the Chandra, got the servo. I'm going to minus Saheeli, making the servo a copy of the dinosaur cat, and then minus Chandra.
Okay, so it lives.
So
Because it's a
lives.
dino cat.
Great job,
It's
Sam.
a 2/2.
Great job. How long is it a copy for?
Till end of turn.
You're lucky we let you
I
take that one
literally
back.
just -2 Saheeli just to keep a token.
Well, you haven't minused her yet, have you? So
Huh?
you hadn't minused her yet, so you might as well.
Yeah, I know. It has uses, but often they're kind of just there as a artifact, as an enchantment effect, basically. pass turn after that.
Vroom.
Oh, Greg seemed very ready for that.
Well, he's got no cards in hand and no creatures on board, so there's not a lot he's got going on.
Well, if you guys didn't kill all those creatures, shared animosity would have been pretty awesome right now.
Which one's shared animosity?
For each creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking creature that shares a type with it.
Perfect.
So I would have had 15 ones attacking.
You would have literally won the game there, wouldn't you?
Would have just won the game. How harsh is that? For 3 turns in a row, there was something that might have won the game. I'll play the queen.
You're the monarch.
I am the monarch.
Already was.
I'm scrying 1. I don't want to draw that at the end of my turn, so I'm going to put it on the bottom. Fancy that. Do I want to attack someone?
Bad.
Do I want to attack someone? Probably not. I want to kill an 8/8 when it comes at me. Or get some assassins. Either of those would be good. So I'm not attacking. I'm going to draw for being a monarch. And so go.
Make 4 saplings.
God.
They're
But
not
look-
saplings.
It's off Sam.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm hilarious.
Wow.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Yes, that's me. Hello.
Let's do...
Oh, shit.
2...
Just going to casually reveal my hand.
Show us. Power.
Sorin, Lord of Innistrad.
Uh-oh. He does direct damage, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, sweet.
+1. Put a 1/1 black vampire token with lifelink about.
Yay.
Kill the vampires.
There's vampire knight, but it's definitely just a vampire.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Yes.
I'm going to attack Chandra with Michaelov and pay 4 to make her unblockable.
Oh, how rude. I'm going to cycle this secluded step. Oh, that's not a path to exile. Chandra dies.
Second main, I'm going to play a Myriad Landscape and pay 5 for a Thales, Reverent Medium. So at the beginning of each end step, create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn.
Oh, great.
Someone's
It's my-
snowballing here.
Go to my end. Go to my end. Oh, I gained 8 off of like combat damage. Oh no, it's a player.
It's not.
Isn't it?
It's not a player.
Yeah, sorry. And then so end of turn, I'll make 5 spirits.
Mm-hmm. I think I need a Mardu charm here.
Yeah.
It's Greg's go.
I thought
I
Sam
thought it
got
was
to go.
me
usually.
after you.
No,
Thanks.
it's Greg's go. You know how I feel about you taking turns, Sam.
Yeah, I know. That's fine though. I'll draw. That's still not gonna win me the game. How weird.
You'd think that drawing a card would just win you the game, right?
I sure wish. Huh. Yeah, none of this is a Chandra Flamecaller 0. Okay, so we play Azorius Chancery to bounce Desert of the True to my hand.
Ooh, so you can cycle something.
So that I can cycle it.
Why aren't you getting some
Cycle.
cats or dinosaurs or something?
Because Gavi's dead. Draw a card.
You could
She
recast it.
dead.
Yeah, unfortunately I have a total of 8 mana and Gavi costs 7 to cast, I believe. So it doesn't really get me there. That card costs 6 mana. I've only got 5 left, so that's good.
Sam can count.
None of this is flashback. Well, guess I cast Hoofprints of the Stag.
Ooh.
Which makes me another servo.
You're a servo.
Thank you for noticing. And I can leave up this counterspell. And pass turn.
No one bought into my counterspell idea.
Is that Celestial Colonnade counterspell, Sam?
No, it's Wandering Fumarole.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one. It's like an Izzet Charm.
Yeah, exactly like an Izzet Charm.
Swing at Connor for 3.
It's got Death Touch, hasn't it, Greg?
Yep. Sure does.
Does it have First Strike?
No.
Okay, I'll block with 3 Saprolings.
All right. They're all dead. Cleansing Nova for creatures.
Yeah.
Cleansing Nova for creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But my army that I built up.
Do you have some creatures, Sam?
Craig.
And I'll play Sanctuary Lockdown.
What's that do?
It locks down the Sanctuary. All my humans get +1/+1. And I can pay to tap 2 untapped humans I control and tap target creature an opponent controls.
Oh god.
It's ghastly. And then I get to draw a card at the end of my turn for being the monarch still. And then I say go. It was a good turn.
Yeah.
I probably should have attacked Sorin for some reason. Anyway.
Some amount of mana. No, it's fucking power anymore. Six. Don't be so reckless with your white mana again this time, Connor.
Yeah. That's what I was just saying to Sam the other day, that Connor, he's so reckless with his white mana.
It's the rumour around these parts. And now
Cathar's Crusade.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Can I flash back my
cool.
Cleansing Nova?
5 for Prava.
Mm-hmm.
With a little counter on him. +1 for my vampire. Put some counters on them.
It's your turn for a board wipe, Sam.
Yeah, I was kind of planning to do that before all the other board wipes happened. By flashing back something.
Before, after, either way, it's fine.
Pass the turn.
And tap. And draw, which puts a counter on Hoofprints of the Star. Jesus Christ. Sam did not draw a good card. I will pay 6. Oh no, that is 6. Haha. Then let's tap correctly. That's 6 to play New Perspectives. When it enters the battlefield, I draw 3 cards, and it's going to make a servo because of Sahili. So I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cool. I'll play. So I'll play Temple of the False God for the turn, and that puts me up to 4 counters on Hoof Prince's stack. Oh, cool. I'll pay 5 for Shabraz, the Sky Shark.
Yeah.
When
That
he
sort
enters
of,
the battlefield,
sort of draws you a card.
I get to find a Bralin. Dun, 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 dun. What? He's definitely in here. Right?
Shabraz.
He's just red. There he is, Brian. Goes to my hand.
This feels like a classic EDH game.
Yeah.
In that it's long.
When Ben
Yeah.
checks back in another hour, we'll still be going.
Well, we'll be close though. Past turn.
I don't know. If Sam gets going, he might be further from being done.
No, I
Alright.
still think I'm 1 card away from losing. Like, there's not a lot keeping me from death here.
Alright, Knight of the White Orchid. How many lands do you have, Connor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I get myself a Blades.
Wow, what value?
If I've got
For what
some left.
I have 9 for what it's worth.
I didn't ask.
Jesus. Give Greg a tequila cocktail and he starts getting really rude.
Only
Alright.
fucking Vimto.
He just got lied to and he's just like SIBOing himself drunk.
Yeah, it's not like when kids think they've had a drink.
Yeah.
Got like 1 Smirnoff Ice and they're like, oh, I'm so hammered.
Exactly.
No, you just got sugar rush, mate.
Classic Greg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I can do both things. So tap 10 mana, cast a Queen Marchesa, and I'm the Monarch still. Always have been. And I shall also cast a Plague Crafter. Each player sacks a creature or planeswalker.
I'm going to make a plain old 1/1 white soldier token.
And then sack it.
Put counters on things and then sack it.
That's nice.
Rather keep my vampire.
Yeah, I kind of have to sack my Saheeli.
It's about time. It's been sticking around for endlessly.
Well,
All
let's just be friendly because she's quite a nice lady. And
She is. She's quite nice. Yeah, I'll go to end step, draw a card, and so go.
Greg's drawn all these extra cards, Sam. You need to stop him.
I'm on it, mate. I've got the answer right here.
You could have played your Celestial Colonnade about 10 turns ago.
No, I drew a Temple of the False God last turn. And an Azorius Chancery that I had to play to cycle the land before that.
I was going to say, you could just start bopping in with that soon. Oh no, your Hoof Prince is nearly active, right?
It is active, but it costs 3 mana to activate. Yeah, it's not the best card ever printed.
This is getting out of hand.
Wait, what's getting out of hand?
Do you know when I put this deck together, I went through my folder and I didn't even have an assault formation.
Right.
Guess what he drew?
Yeah. A proxied assault formation.
No, there's no proxies in this.
Grim contest.
Sam, it's your go, right?
No, it's yours go, Connor. I pass to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! The order changed. So
That's okay.
Yeah, let me do this.
Ben's fault.
Oh no, wait, no, I'm not gonna do it. I can't leave and then come back, it would just fuck it up.
Yeah, don't mess it up.
Draw.
It's an assault
Interesting.
formation.
No, it's not.
Nice effort, Ben.
I'm doing my bit for the commander game.
Yeah.
+1, make a vampire. Vampire puts counters on everyone. It's just shit, isn't it?
Certainly slow.
Oh, Sam, you're the worst.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for 3 mana and play Unbreakable Formation.
Uh-oh.
Creatures I control gain indestructible in end turn, and Addendum, because I cast it during my main phase, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures, and they gain Vigilance until end of turn.
Right.
He's just going to get that monarchy without any trouble, Greg.
You never know.
Or I'll make Prava of the Steel Legion unblockable.
I guess he will.
Attack Greg with these two.
How much damage is it?
5 plus 6 is 11.
I'll take 11. Go down to 4.
Cool. I will gain 5 and be the Monarch, which is actually this token here.
So does that put you on 30?
Yes.
Wait,
No.
are you on 4, Greg?
Yes.
Oh. With no flyers?
No.
Oh, but you have a way to tap stuff down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the monarch either, so there's not much advantage of attacking me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna end the turn.
Yeah.
And draw a card.
I'll untap then. I'll draw for the turn, which puts a counter on this shark. And I go to 12.
The Shark of Death.
Death Shark. I'll pay 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'll use Shivan Reef. 3. And play Command Sphere. I'm going to float a blue and then crack it to draw a card. So I've still got the blue floating. And I'll pay 2 more to make. Oh, that's now going to be a 2. To make the 4/4. That's not a 4/4. But anyway, it's a 4/4 flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Technically it's a stag, but it's going to be an angel because I have no respect for the game. Oh no, there it is. 4/4 flying elemental. Wow.
There he is. Look at that. Look at that elemental.
Snazzy. Alright, what have I got left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Plus a land drop. Alright. In that case, let's go absolutely mental and play the Celestial Colonnade.
Whoa!
And I guess I play Bralin the Sky Shark Rider. Cool. I think that's it. Yeah, not doing anything with any of that. So pass turn.
All right. I get an assassin. It's a black assassin. It's not a human.
Woohoo.
Could be relevant. Draw. Handy. I'll tap a Windbrisk Heights for white. Play a Rakdos Carnarium, picking up a Windbrisk Heights. Play a Whip of Erebos.
Ooh.
Oh. And so the game dragged on.
What's going to make a difference here? What are your creature types, Connor?
Cat soldier, vampire, vampire.
What's the cat soldier?
My commander.
Yeah.
Is the pink thing two vampires with 2 counters on them?
No, sorry, actually it's 2 counters on a 1/1 vampire.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. But the others are cats. Okay.
Vampire, vampire, cat soldier.
Vampire, vampire, cat soldier. The cat soldier gain life if it blocks?
No.
Okay. What's your life total? 30-ish?
Yeah.
Can I do 30?
What is Greg planning?
Probably can't do 30.
Off a single whip activation.
I'm going to whip Alesha.
Oh shit.
I reckon you could probably do 12 though, Greg.
Greg, what are you looking at in the graveyard?
Power 2 or less. So I can't get the Gavi or the Plaguecrafter. I could get a Sin Collector or a Banisher Priest back.
Oh.
And I could get a Magus of the Disc, but it will be tapped and attacking, which is not really how you want it.
Oh.
Could get a Zulaport Cutthroat. Which might be nice. Yeah. So we're going to go to combat. So Connor does have a few blockers out. I'm going to turn all of my creatures sideways at Connor. Okay. And with Lesha, I pay 2 white.
Oh, they all get bigger, don't they, because of your shared animosity?
And put a Zulaport Cutthroat out. Tapped and attacking.
What's the wording on shared animosity?
Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0. So the Zulaport doesn't count for that. But it gets +1 for each other creature that shares a type with it.
But you can stack those triggers such that they all see the cutthroat, right?
Yeah.
So they see the cutthroat, but the cutthroat doesn't get the +1/+0.
Right.
Yeah.
The cutthroats are what?
Human rogue ally. So there's
toughness power.
Oh, 1/1.
With +1/+1 off your enchantment.
Everything gets +1 from the Sanctuary Lockdown, but yeah.
So it's a 2/2.
2/2.
Okay, I'm going to block that with my 3/3 vampire. I'm going to block. How big's Alesha?
Alessia is a 5. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. So it's a 7-2, 7-3.
First strike.
First strike.
Probably take that. I probably need to write this down so I can work it out. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Alessia is 7-3 first strike.
Yeah.
Marchesa is
1, 2, 3, 4. 7-3. Death touch, haste, lifelink.
got lifelink.
Yep.
Oh,
Everything's
they've
got
all
lifelink.
got lifelink. Yeah, fine.
Yep.
And
The knight is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the assassin's just a
6-3.
2-1. 6-2.
6-3.
6-3.
First strike.
Sorry. Yep. Sorry,
The
Marchesa's
assassin's-
is a 4. The assassin's a 2-1.
Okie dokie. 14. Oh yeah, I'm definitely blocking the Zula port with this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to block Marchesa with the other knight. That's 5, 9. And I'm going to block Alessia with Prava.
Alessia with Prava. So
First strike happens.
Yeah.
Alessia dies.
One. Alessia's got first strike, so she does 7.
Sorry, she does 7.
Yeah. What's his toughness? More than that?
9.
Yeah. So she'll die. The Knight of the White Orchid will also do damage. Did you block it or not?
No, so that'll hit me for 6.
Yeah. So I gain 13 off those two.
Just then regular combat happens.
Well, wait. Alessia's dead, so she...
No, I haven't done damage yet.
Oh, okay, you don't do first strike. Okay. So then regular damage.
So let's do unblocked is the assassins. That's going to hit me for 2.
Mm-hmm. 19.
You gain 2. Zulaport and the vampire. So the vampire kills Zulaport.
What's the vampire?
3/3. Lifelink.
3. Oh, the Zulaport's just a 2/2. Yep. So it'll die. I gain 2.
I gain 3. Vampire Knight, which is a 5/5, is blocking Marchesa.
Mm-hmm.
So you gain 7, I gain 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then Prava does damage to Alessia, kills Alessia.
Yep.
Marchesa died, right?
Alessia is exiled. Marchesa dies, goes to the command zone.
Zulaport's dead.
Zulaport's dead. Oh, wait, and that was like 1, 2...
3.
Oh, no, the Alessia doesn't die because she's exiled. So 2 things die. You lose 2. Both lose 2. I gain 2.
Yep.
28.
So
30.
And you're the monarch.
I am the monarch. I'm on. Let me get the life totals right on screen. So I'm on 30. Sam, you are 9. 10. Connor, you are
28.
28. Still didn't do that much. Yeah, can't play that.
It's more your life total that's relevant in that swing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was very relevant. I agree. I get to draw a card at my end step.
Yep.
Got it. Go.
How big's your stuff together, Sam?
My stuff all together,
Yeah.
I've got a 4/4, a 4/4, and a 3/3, and a 1/1, so 12.
Plus Celestial Colonnade is 16.
Yeah, 16.
And then I can do 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6, 7, 8. I can probably do about 15.
you suggesting that because Greg has swung out that we should just kill him off?
Well, he's got a whip out, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you've got enchantment removal, then yes.
No, I don't. Yeah. Is it your go?
It's Connor's go.
Sorry, I'm still fucked on the turn order. I'm going to crack my Myriad Landscape. Planes and a planes. So I've got to commit to attack Greg first. I see.
Then he could get you.
I could screw you over. Yeah.
I'm certainly tired enough not to care at this point.
That's also a consideration.
Draw. Well, that's shit. Temple of the False Gods. The card I drew the turn before, though, not so shit. Intangible Virtue.
Which gives your tokens
+1/+1 and Vigilance.
Right. What's Sorin's ultimate and how close to it is he?
He's at it, and it's -6. Destroy up to 3 target creatures and/or other planeswalkers. Return each card put into a graveyard this way onto the battlefield under your control.
God, the thing you always have a go at me for.
It doesn't give me an emblem though, Sam, so it's just a normal tick down.
Oh.
Then we just wipe him out.
So I'm going to -6 Sorin.
Oh, wow, okay.
Fancy that.
I'm going to kill... Greg's Knight and Sam's partners.
How am I killing Greg?
I gave up on that.
Right. And if you kill them this way, you get them...
Yes.
Do they gain haste?
No.
No. It's really bad.
So you get a Knight of the White Orchid, Connor.
Yeah, I think I've got the most lands.
You do,
so.
yeah.
Enjoy the partners, I guess.
Yeah, so I've got those guys here. And puts 3 more counters on the team. Whenever you draw a card put counter on it, human gains flying, shark gains trample.
Yeah.
Thick. Sure, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cast Ikra Shadiki.
Sheik is out.
I'm going to pay 4 and give Prava unblockable. Sorry, this triggers everyone for a counter. And I'm going to attack Sam with Prava.
How rude.
And I'm going to attack Greg with this vampire 7/7.
Ouch. I got no blocks.
I'm going to path your commander.
Nice. Just trying to get you out of the game so you can go to bed, Sam.
Yeah, I'm not going to bed.
I take 7, I'm down to 23.
Cool. I gain 7 from lifelink.
Yeah.
And gain 7 from Ikra Shadiki's ability.
That's a lot. Double dipping.
Double dipping. Sorry, 8. Because of intangible virtue. Go and get a land. Oh man, I wish I had Felidar Retreat out right now. Ooh, so shiny.
Very good card.
It was a very good card. I will pass the turn.
Let's untap.
Greg, didn't kill you. Tried to kill Sam instead.
Yeah, that's good. What's your life total, Connor?
44.
Strong disagree.
I don't think we should be attacking each other, Sam.
You put forth an interesting point. I'm going to pay 2 with Temple of the Force God to cycle Valiant Rescuer. I'm going to pay to... Oh, that's up to 4 now. To cycle Smoldering Crater, which goes up to 5. What have I got? 8. So I guess yeah, okay, so I play an island for the turn. Pay 3 to make my elemental dude.
Didn't you have to remove counters off of it to do that?
Yeah. And that's going down to 1.
Yeah.
There's a second 4/4 flyer that looks like a bird. And then I'll pay 6 for a Niv the Firemind.
Ooh.
After having drawn those cards. Clever. And that's the end of my go.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's Greg in time.
Time to do something. Draw for turn. Well, that's a great card. Play a Windbrisk Heights.
Oh, I was the Monarch, wasn't I? Because I hit Greg.
You were, yeah.
Oh, I'm totally drawing a card.
It's a bit late now.
It's too late. I've already done it.
Well, it's a bit late for that. I'll stick that one underneath Windbrisk Heights. So if I can somehow get 40-something creatures and sacrifice them all, then I'll win.
You're basically home and hosed.
It's easy.
Wait, how?
What do you mean?
You don't have a aristocrat effect out.
Well, I'll need to get one of those as well.
Right, okay.
There's one sitting on the top of my graveyard though, Sam. That part's obvious. Can I whip a Veribos back at Cleansing Nova?
No.
Oh.
Weird.
And yes, you apply the Greg Holmes reading non-creature as creature logic backwards.
That 15 power thing, Connor, that's a token?
15?
Yeah, the one with the 6 and the 9 on it. That's a vampire, isn't it?
Oh, that's supposed to be a 1. I've knocked it over.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
That is a 8/8 vampire with lifelink and vigilance.
Okay.
And then he's got the 3 things with 4 tokens on them, which are the ones he stole off us.
Yes, but they're just things.
Sneaky Planeswalker ultimating.
Yeah, they're not tokens though. They are the actual cards.
Right. But they would exile until they would come back into play under their owner's control, right?
It depends what card you've got and what it says on it.
Banish a priest.
Yes, it would come back under its owner's control. I think it says that on Banish a Priest.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, exile until you leave the battlefield.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure how that works. Then I think it goes back to owner.
Yeah, it's assumed owner, I think.
Yeah. I think I'll whip the Banisher Priest. So double black, 2 other. And then exile your Knight of the White Orchid. So it's exiled underneath the Banisher Priest. And then I shall... I guess I can't really attack Sam with it. It's pointless actually attacking anyone with it, really.
You can attack me with it.
Well, what's the point, though?
It'll gain you 1 life.
On the reprint of Banisher Priest from the dual decks, it's actually got in brackets that creature returns under its owner's control.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
I need to step away from the computer for 2 minutes, sorry.
No worries. When he does come back, the assassin will be attacking him. I may as well get Marchesa back too, eh? There's not much else I can do this turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I may as well resolve that first, hey Sam? Marchesa. I get Marchesa back. I am the monarch, and I review the top of my library, and I stick that on the bottom. Do I just want to gain a hellishly huge bunch of life again?
I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It'll probably mean he'll gain more life than me, though.
Yeah, back in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm back for long enough for you to attack me.
I've first Marchesa'd, and then I'll attack you with all 3.
Do they have... Oh, so I guess the Banisher Priest has haste, and Marchesa has haste as well.
Yep.
Um...
And actually, the assassin has haste as well.
I'm going to block Marchesa with my big vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to block it with the red thing of Sam's.
Yep.
And I'm going to block the assassin with the blue-white thing of Sam's.
Yep. And the Banisher Priest?
Is going to hit me for 2.
For 4.
For 4. It's going to hit me for 4.
Yep. Marchesa's a 6/4, so does she die or not?
What's the base stats on your guys, Sam? Sam's not there. Also.
6. Yeah, he popped off. 6 and 4 and 2.
So they are 7/7 and 7/7.
Mm-hmm. So the Banisher Priest just dies, I guess.
So the Banisher Priest hit me. The other 2 die.
Okay. So you're 27, 33, 35 I get up to. The other 2 die, but they kill whatever they were was blocking them.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, no. I forgot I had a hand. Sorry, that's irresponsible of me. I've got 4 and 4. I'm going to Reborn Defense. Populate. Creatures you control have indestructible until end of turn.
Okay, so none of yours die, but I still get up to 35.
Yeah.
You still taking 4 off the Banisher Priest?
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay.
So then that comes in.
Okay.
So the token comes in, and then these guys get extra counters.
Banisher leaves the battlefield at the end of, well, when does that happen? End of turn. So if I go to my end step, then I get a Knight of the White Orchid, and I get a Plains. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Do you want me to count? You had 15 before.
I've got 17.
I think you got more still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I get to 16 if I can find one. Yes. Plains, untapped. And then I draw a card at my end step.
I just realised I haven't muted myself, so they wouldn't have heard you from that.
Neat. And then it's Sam's turn. Oh no, it's Connor's turn.
I'm back again.
That's cool. Sam's not yet.
My go.
Sam's back, is he?
Is it my go?
Yeah, it's your go, Connor, sorry.
Cool. Let's go. Some plains, some colorless mana, some forests, some swamps here, some plains. Draw. Interesting. And whenever I draw a card, I put a counter on the flying sharky thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone dead yet?
Nope.
No.
Why not?
I don't know, it just seems to be like longing out this game for me.
Yeah, it is taking a while.
I just gained a ton more life.
Why would you do that, Greg?
For fun, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the problem, I think. There's been ridiculous numbers of rats and ridiculous amount of life gain that nobody can really crack through.
Yeah.
I blame Greg.
I conceded as well because I could see where it's going. I'm a mono red creature deck, and I was like, yeah, this many like wrath effects and life gaining, I'm just not getting anywhere with this. And I had 3 lands in hand and, you know, fuck all in play. So it was kind of.
I don't know. I think you would have had as much chance as the rest of us.
I'm surprised you've not just disconnected, to be honest, Ben.
No, I'm watching along and sort of doing some other stuff in the background as well, to be honest.
So tend to shoot dryads. I ascend, so I've got the city's blessing.
Oh, that makes a token every turn.
Quite a few.
It makes a token every turn, and saplings get +2/+2 as long as I have the city's blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Which never goes away. Verb.
Zerpa zerp.
I'm going to pay 9 mana for my commander.
Okie dokie. We'll have to kill that again.
Put counters on things. That dice doesn't go to 7.
Teach him how dice works, Sam.
I refused.
I'm going to pay 4 and make the big old vampire unblockable.
Okay.
I'm going to attack Sam with a big old vampire.
How big is it?
10, 11, 11.
I'm dead.
Cool. And I'm going to attack Greg with the other team.
How big are they collectively?
So this is 12, 12, 12, 12 with flying.
Not going to stop him much.
10, 10
Uh-huh.
with... Does he have anything, Sam? The red one? No.
The red one, whenever you discard a card, put a counter on him and deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
Oh, and you can give your sharks trample.
So it's 22.
No, sorry, that one's an 11 actually. I got my
Okay.
thing wrong.
21.
So this one is 3, 4, 5, 6. And this
27.
one is 7.
34. Uh-huh. That'll leave me on 1. Do you have a way to pump 1?
No, I don't think so. No.
No? Then I'll take 34. Go down to 1.
So I'm going to gain 34 off of my commander's trigger.
Yeah.
Plus the 11 I did to Sam, so that's 45. Plus that and that have lifelink anyway, which is another 6 plus 11, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And my tokens have vigilance actually, so I don't need to tap those ones.
Right.
Then I pass the turn. I am the monarch, so I draw a card.
What's your life total?
That would be 102.
All right. Big draw
Got him
step
on the ropes,
here.
Greg.
Big draw step here. It's all to play for.
He's
all
only
happening.
102.
Draws another mountain. Play a Shadowblood Ridge. Can I play? So that's 4 plus so 5. 14 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I've still got, I've got enough mana. Okay, can do both. Oh, that's a Basilica. Easily do both. Okay, cast Marchesa one more time.
You are the monarch.
I am the monarch again. That's the 5th time I've cast Marchesa. Then I will cast a Jarina Kudro.
What does that do?
Jarina, when Jarina enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier for each time you cast a commander from the command zone this game. So that gets me 5 human soldiers. And other humans you control get +2 plus O. And everything's got lifelink. If I did get another turn magically somehow, then I imagine I could smack you for quite a lot of damage, but that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I drew a Eldrazi Monument as well, so.
Yeah. So I guess I just hit you with Marchesa one more time and the Knight of the White Orchid just to gain some life. They've both got the +2 from Jarina. They've both got a +1 from Sanctuary Lockdown, and they're both getting +1 from each other from Shared Animosity.
How much am I taking in total damage?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 and 6, 13.
Cool, I'll take 13.
13. How much commander damage have you taken? Not that much.
Don't know.
Well, that's 7 of it.
I mean, I can just block her if I need to.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. And then I assume you just untap and smack me to death.
Yeah, untap. Make a Saproling for counters on everything. Eldrazi Monument, they'll get +1/+1 flying and indestructible and just attack you with everything.
Ooh, I'll tap the Eldrazi Monument with 2 human soldiers.
I would.
So it can attack. But everything else can. I will scoop at that point.
Yeah, 100% win ratio, best deck ever.
Never playing it again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Absan is king of grind.
Oh, Adriana would have been good there too. Oh, would have been good at the beginning, not now.
I can't tell whether this deck was actually good or it would just very well played into a grindy match.
I think it was playing a lot like a pretty standard pre-con kind of game with
Yeah.
the grind, like how they don't put enough removal in pre-cons.
I feel like I had enough removal.
You had plenty, yeah.